All right, take a look at number 5 here. We got, number 5, dy dx equals 2y minus 1, and f of 0 equals 2. All right, so I got to separate my variables. I'm going to end up with 1 over 2y minus 1 dy equals dx. So I've got y's on one side, x's on the other. This one's a little weird. Okay, I want to take the integral of both sides. Now when I look at this one on the left, I'm going to have to use some u substitution, or at least that's how I do this problem. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say u equals 2y minus 1. So du equals 2 dy. I look over here, dy minus 2y minus 1 is going to be my u. dy, I don't know dy, I know 2 dy, so I want to get dy by itself. So dy is going to be 1/2 du. Okay, so that means that I can think of that integral. I'm just going to go over here, put that in. I'm going to think of this integral here as the integral of 1 over u times 1/2 du, or 1/2 integral 1 over u du, which means that I end up with 1/2 ln absolute value u, or in this case, substituting back in, that's 1/2 ln 2y minus 1. Alright, so that's a little quick u substitution there. So, on this side I have 1/2 ln absolute value 2y minus 1 equals, well, the antiderivative of dx is just x plus c. So I end up with ln 2y minus 1, absolute value 2 minus 1 equals 2x plus c. The c obviously doesn't matter. So now plug in 0, 2, and I get ln 4 minus 1, or 3, equals 0 plus c. So c equals ln 3. Okay, that means that I have ln absolute value 2y minus 1 equals 2x plus ln 3. Both sides will become powers of e, and that gives me absolute value 2y minus 1 equals e to the 2x plus ln 3. And now with this one, this is the one we have to remember. You can say, well, e to the 2x plus ln 3 is the same as e to the 2x times e to the ln 3. And e to the ln 3, those the e and the ln essentially cancel out, so you end up with 3e to the 2x power. So 2y minus 1 equals 3e to the 2x power. Now I can split this into two equations. This means that either 2y minus 1 equals 3e to the 2x, or 2y minus 1 equals negative 3e to the 2x, which is to say 2y equals 1 plus 3e to the 2x, or 2y equals 1 minus 3e to the 2x, and y would either be 1 plus 3e to the 2x over 2, or y would be 1 minus 3e to the 2x over 2. Now, figure out which one it is. Obviously, I go back to my point, my one condition that I'm given, which is f of 0 equals 2. So I'm going to plug that point in, 0, 2, into both of these. Which one is going to work? Well, if I plug 0 in here, I'm going to get 1 plus 3, which is 4 over 2, which is 2. So this one works. If I plug it in here, I would get 1 minus 3, which is negative 2 over 2, which is negative 1. So this one doesn't work. So my answer is going to be y equals 1 plus 3e to the 2x power over 2. So that one's kind of interesting just because it involves the ln, using ln, but also using u substitution.